Last week we made the best zero build loadout with the Scar. This time we focus on the less popular weapon type in the pool.
I have a bow and arrow.
But we can still make a killer loadout with those bows for zero build, especially with all the juicy augments. So let's get cracking on this week's best loadout for bows.
Better clench up, Legolas.
So our goal is to give the bows some augment love while still using some powerful guns that work well with them. That way we can be a bush warrior and still be able to take close-up fights, be it third party or clean up. We also want to put some serious pressure on opponents too. And this week I introduced the new loadout ranking system, 1 to 4 Jonesies, and the categories are: how easy is it to get, what is the damage potential, how well it works together, and of course how much fun it is to use. And at the end of the season we will tier list them too. So of course we have the bow to start and our first choices of the build. We technically have 6 archery weapons in the game, but not all of them are easy to obtain or useful for our purposes. The exotic grapple bow and unstable bows are available from NPCs, but neither one really works well with our loadout plan. And they cost 500 gold too. That leaves us with 4 bows: the Shockwave, the Explosive, the Stink, and the Flame. Shockwave isn't bad, but that one and the Explosive are only available through the Mechanical Archer augment. I think burning one of the 4 augment spots for those bows is a bad idea, especially when we have the Shockwave hammer and lots of other mobility options. And I have a correction from last week's video about those bows. I said that we can find them in floor and chest loot, but that is incorrect. We can only get them from the augment. I apologize for that, everybody.
I was ruined.
I think optimally you want to go with the flame bow. So your first augment will of course be Bow Specialist. It brings your reload time down to I think just under 0.5 seconds, and the arrow regen is insane. You will not run out of them. If you can't get Bow Specialist the first time around, grab Bush Warrior or Bloodhound, but try to get Specialist ASAP. I mean, that perk is the foundation of the build. Farming couches and beds are good sources for gold, by the way, and one of the mobile homes in the trailer park has a safe.
The more you know.
But let's say you go for that exotic grapple bow. You can head over to the Citadel right nearby and kill the Ageless Champion for his mythic Excalibur rifle. It fits in very well with our pressure concept too, no matter the rarity. Epic did nerf the Excalibur's damage output both to players and structures, as well as hipfire accuracy, but it still is annoying and can help with the pressure. One weird thing about this gun is that it is a rifle, but it uses shotgun shells. Is Epic just randomly assigning ammo to guns now? It does help with ammo usage since there is no shotgun in this build. So Cam Crusher, how do we engage in close-up fights without a shotgun? Glad you asked. The Excalibur rifle can be used as a short-range weapon. It's actually pretty effective. But the real beast in the short game is the tactical pistol. Did you know it's an auto-fire pistol? I know, right? I didn't know either. Hell, I assumed it was manual like all the other pistols in Fortnite. I mean, holy crap, an auto pistol is completely broken. They already have good accuracy, good damage, and really nice headshot modifiers. And Epic even buffed their accuracy and recoil. Now that we have had another week under our belt, I think the tactical pistol needs to be in every loadout going forward, not just this bow one. Unless they nerf it, of course. And since we are running the pistol, we definitely want the Light Fingers augment. So you will have that one and Bow Specialist so far as your augments, hopefully. Rounding them out is the previously mentioned Bloodhound and Bush Warrior. If you're gonna camp, getting back health and shields is pretty nice, right? And both your bow and Excalibur will mark opponents. Our final weapon in our best bow loadout is the Red Eye Assault Rifle. Why not the Scar? I gotta be honest here, after another week of gameplay, I'm leaning more toward the Red Eye over the classic AR. The accuracy is better and there is that scope after all. And I think we need a second long range weapon too in the build. 5th inventory slot is of course health or shields. Now, how many Jonesies does this loadout get?
Damage potential.
Fast firing flame bow with a 2.5 headshot mod, great accuracy from the Red Eye and the pistol. The weak part is of course the Excalibur. It's not super hard to evade that second shot. So 3.0 Jonesies.
Easy to get.
I think the hardest part is the Bow Specialist augment, especially if you have a string of unlucky rerolls. Not getting the bow right away isn't as much of a deal breaker because you at least have the other guns to use in the meantime. Augments in general do make these builds a little tougher to acquire, so 3.0 Jonesies.
Synergy.
The bows, pistols, and augments make a great team, and none of your guns compete with each other for ammo. The one downside is bows are a little slower to use, like a little bit. 3.5 Jonesies.
Fun factor.
I think this one has a lot of good variety that works well with a lot of different playstyles, while still being enjoyable to use. And nothing says fun like a 187 damage headshot too. Yeah! Got him with the bow, baby. 3.5 Jonesies. That gives us a total of 3.25 Jonesy ranking for the best zero build loadout for bows. Thank you for watching, everybody, and if you missed last week's best loadout video, here it is. Hurry and click before it's gone. Bye!